Is Fallout 76 going to fail? That's a question that I've seen lots of people asking, and that's mostly due to the mixed reactions to the beta that was recently released. So the customers that pre-ordered the game were able to gain access to the beta, and some people are liking it, some are not, and one of the main issues people are having is there's a lack of content. So what you have with Fallout 76, from what I've seen, is basically Fallout 4 without the story. You have multiplayer, yes, that's cool, but there's no real story, there's no NPCs. Your story that you do get is from notes you find or holotapes. And so without the story, Fallout has to rely mainly on its gunplay, and that's something that Fallout has not been very known for. It's been known more for storytelling and RPG elements and looting and things like that. But without the story, you're mostly having to rely on the gunplay. Which brings me to my next point. The shooting mechanics in Fallout games have never been great at all. In fact, they've actually been pretty bad. I don't know if that's just a Bethesda thing or what. But yeah, so without the story, you're relying on the shooting mechanics, which is very clunky, slow, cumbersome. And because you're pretty much using the exact same engine, no, in fact, you are using the exact same engine from Fallout 4, which was obsolete when it was released. Now you have a game that is essentially a a shooting game instead of a story-driven RPG. And it's just so outdated. In 2018, we should not have these kind of clunky, cumbersome controls. The shooting mechanics in Fallout games have always gotten a pass for me because the game is mostly a slow-paced, story-driven game. But here you have a game with Fallout 76 that is now multiplayer, so you're going to have to, deal with players and, AI and things like that, creatures and whatnot. And without the story, it's pretty much just a shooting game with some looting and base building. So if Bethesda was going to take this route with Fallout 76 and make it more of an online, interactive, shooting style game with some looting, they should have, in my opinion, revamped the controls and finally fix their awful shooting mechanics. That's one of the other complaints we have now is lack of content because there is no story. Shooting mechanics are bad, and what you end up getting is a Fallout game with almost no story, a Fallout game that is reliant on its horrible shooting mechanics, and a game that, without its story, once you're done exploring the level, there's really not much left to do. I mean, what are they going to do? Are they going to, maybe put out some free DLC? Maybe some DLC that's like story-driven? I don't know. Something, because right now the game is standing on its weakest legs, which is shooting mechanics. So a quick list of things that I think Fallout 76 needs to work on, or reasons that I think this game may fail. And that is, okay, the engine is outdated, the graphics look horrible, it's very glitchy, the shooting mechanics are horrible, there's a lack of content, lack of story, and there's not even NPCs, from what I can tell, that for you to run into and interact with that kind of help you get immersed into the world. The only thing you're going to see is other players. And from what I've been told, you cannot play this game by yourself. You have to play online all the time. So maybe, you'll luck out and get to a server where there's nobody else, and you can kind of, play it solo. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So I have a few concerns with Fallout 76. I really do hope that this game does well. Let me know in the comments section below what you think. Do you think this game is going to do alright? Are you worried about it at all? What would you like to see change with Fallout 76? What are your concerns? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks.